creating heartwarming speech. This is what the title the president gave me to talk about. I don't know if it's going to be heartwarming or not, but like for me, it's heart-pumping for many years. Well, for a speech, there are two sections of it: body and conclusion. Then you have the content and delivery. These are the two aspects of the speech that is required. Now, how to have the content of the speech that's come. Let's come to the structure of the speech. Structure, we've got four elements. We go to the next slide. Yeah. Next. Yeah, okay. Rule of threes. Rule of threes basically use 3 short sentences followed by 1 long sentence. It helps in connecting. Don't use very long, complicated sentences. Always try to keep it simple. Like you all say, KI says, keep it simple and short. So that's how it is. 3 short sentences. Like for example, I got the examples here, I think. Take time, followed by 1 long sentence. I can give you an example. I love Toastmasters. It's got amazing people. Get a lot to learn here. And then to add a sentence. The most important thing I like here is the kind of people that we have, the interaction that we have, the knowledge that we get, the friendship that we make. You know, it slowly builds up. It builds up into making an impact in us. That's how it should be, speech. And then you add a long sentence. That's how it should be. And then adjectives, use of adjectives. Fantastic, amazing, lovely, beautiful. Try to add 1 word, not very long, or simply add 2-3 word sentences, not very long. Add adjectives to make it, like for example, you're talking about, you want to give a speech about a holiday that you went. How would you describe it? Thrilling experience, a memorable experience. That's all, don't say much. And then you say, why memorable? Add 1 sentence. The kind of fun we had with your family, with your children, with your parents, or with your friends. You can add all that as an intermediate statement. Please. And then, like, you know, these are the famous statements, like, you must have heard this. I have a dream. It's a famous speech given by Martin Luther King. And this one, French, Romans, countrymen. They gave one of the Roman generals. And the thing is, raise your voice as you score speech. French, countrymen. And then the last one was it? French, Romans, and countrymen. I want your support. Raise it. I mean, that's how you try to deliver a speech when you call it. And then you structure it, then we'll come to the delivery part later. Start this out. The right words, simple words, no need to go for complicated, high jargon and all that. Use simple words like, start slow, I think. Short words, common words which are easily understandable. You don't want to make people look into a dictionary to, like when you listen to Shashi Tharoor, you'll be impressed. But again, you need a bigger dictionary. Right? But try to simple, but okay, that's a different kind of audience is got used to, but basically simple and easy to understand. That should be the way you structure your speech with the content. And then vivid impression. Amazing. Beautiful. Scenic. These are simple words, but when you deliver it with a punch, it makes an impact, right? And then at the end of the speech, give them something that they can take away. Either it should be a call for action. Will you be supporting the Earth Hour by switching off lights, for example? Will you be supporting save water consumption? Will you be supporting avoiding plastics? And these are at the end. Try to give some statement or a message that they can take. But it's not that all of a sudden this end comes. You need to link it to the structure of the speech and with your vote. The message is important at the end of the speech. In either way, whether it's as an enjoyable moment or it's an action or it's a question, that sort of thing should be there. Call to action. Now comes into content and delivery. Okay, first of all, how do you make the content? Introduction. Yeah. Introduction. You should have something which is catchy, it's punch. The other day I met with an accident. Suddenly you get the audience glued to you. You'll be curious to know what accident, how it happened, whom it happened. And then you slowly build up the tempo of how the things happened. Or like maybe a joke also, thought-provoking. Have you ever thought about how much paper is consumed? Just put a question at the start of the speech. Have you ever thought about how much damage you are causing to Mother Earth? Something like that. Just put a rhetoric to make people think. And then they'll be expecting what kind of speech is he going to deliver. Powerful opening and powerful stories create large impacts. The quotation also. You maybe quote, nowadays you Google is there, you can get fantastic quotation by various celebrities, Hitler, Gandhi, Emerson, Washington, everybody, Churchill. You get famous, use a quotation so that it adds to your speech, not out of context. Make it apt, structure it in a certain way. Then, trick number 2 is know your audience. To whom are you talking to? Are you talking to students? Are you talking to teachers? Are you talking to a friend circle? Or you're talking to some professional body? And when you talk to them, try to understand what kind of subject or topic that they will be interested in. Like here in Toastmasters, we have a mix of people from various sections of society, various professionals coming here to learn and progress further. So try to make it something easily relatable to all of us. Try to select a topic that can be connected, can be curious, maybe medical issue, maybe a sports event, maybe a health issue, maybe a pharmaceutical type or anything that can easily be connected, and accordingly structure your speech. If you are talking to certain, for example, a section of society, some of the jokes or the humor that you use may not be palatable. People may not like it. So you have to know the audience and accordingly put your content in the speech. In Toastmaster competition, so there was one speech a few years back, humorous contest. It was a fantastic success in Abu Dhabi. But the district, I think it went to Oman. Some of the judges didn't like it. It happened, down under. And then, that's how it is. You should connect the audience, what you're speaking to. And all about timing. How we deliver the speech. How the speed, the pauses, and the volume of the speech. Like how you deliver, like you say, I went there, slowly the door opened. Out he walked, a big 6 feet 4 inch man. We're all looking at him. And then he'll start. Something like that, build up the tempo and pause. Make the pause powerful. Make the people wait that sentence was. Pause is one of the most powerful tools in a speech. You use it very aptly. Pausing is important in a way you treat the speech. And especially when you're trying to put some humor or give a sort of an anti-climax to an expectation. Right? Pauses are important. And then your tone, volume, pitch, speed, all this. Make it, this is very important. The voice, the speed, the pause are very powerful for the speech. And this pause, sometimes it so happens that the audience wander away. When you suddenly pause, audience gets curious, why is this guy not speaking? So you get them back. Right? Understand? That's all it is. Yeah. And then body language, eye contact, how you engage the audience. If you keep focusing on one person, he'll become uncomfortable. So gaze the audience all across the hall. And then use proper gestures. Body language, eye contact are very important. This makes a speech and the speaker connected to the audience. Right? Eye contact. posture, how you stand, how you walk. Because sometimes it's what happens unconsciously, unknowingly, we try to, shift weights on our legs. This happens unconsciously. Shifting your weights on one leg or the and continuously walking across the stage. That's also something that is to be avoided. Speak on a certain point here, then move to another position and deliver another point, and then come back to a different position. This is important. Gestures, movement, and eye contact. These are very important aspects of speech. Okay. Finally, to sum up, when you consider content of the speech, personal experience, something that you can easily relate. When you talk about personal experience, you can probably put in more matter into the speech. If you want to talk something out of the subject or subject that is not connected with you, if I'm an engineer, I want to talk about some cardiac issue, I may not do justice to it. I should talk something that I know, whether my holiday, my college life, my university life, or my professional life, or my social activities, or some hobby that I have, reading, sports, playing, whatever. Use something that you are comfortable with and you are honest to the topic. That is important. Take a topic that is like that. And nowadays lots of resources are available for you to add. And then all these experience, resources, and your analysis make it a nice speech topic for you to deliver. And then next one. Introduction, as I said, first, opening is very important. Open with a bang. And sometimes, table topics and speech evaluation speeches, people come with a predetermined opening. Irrespective of the topic, they have that punch statement, which can gel with any kind of speech. Or even some famous speeches like Nehru's speech when India got independence. That's a landmark speech. Martin Luther King's speech. All famous speeches. Opening is important. That's when you catch the audience. Don't let the audience wander away from your speech. That's important. And then finally, not only the art of beginning, art of ending is equally important. But greater is the art of ending. Because this is where you leave a lasting impression on the audience. You may have spoken very well in the first minute, but how you progressed and all in between, you as a speaker must have wandered away. But at the end, you can grab the audience back with a thumping statement, action, call for an action, do this, do that, think it over. Will you be able to follow this? Will you be able to put this into practice? Something. Have a punching statement so that in addition to reading and writing, you can speak. Speaking, that's what we are all here for, isn't it? So, anyway, use all these ideas, whatever the thing. I'm available anytime to talk, support, guide. Available for you to read, talk, and hopefully make a heart-warming speech for you in the Toastmasters. Thank you.